we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, thank God that music is loud. Yes, I can adjust it. No, I forgot. So, anyway, we're gonna continue with this in Whiterun. And it's gonna be kind of long because it takes a while. Alright. We've been given permission, so we're just going to go ahead and get started. Go through all the cutscenes that you can see, and get the quests that you can get.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Hey, Josh.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
And because it's nighttime and everything else, we're going to go up here and I'm going to go to Dragon's Reach and get that started, and then I'm going to do my best not to talk a lot because I talk in really big gaps. So you're just going to have to kind of follow along. If you have any questions, you can put it in the chat and I will do my best to answer them.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Oh, and by the way, you can hop over these rocks. Look, watch. And it takes you right to the Skyforge. Ha, Fangdol. I will show you this book that I was talking about, though.
World gone mad, I'd say.
What would you have me do then? Nothing? My lord, please. This is no time for
What's
rash
the
action.
meaning of this interruption?
I just think we need more
Jarl
information.
Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I just...
Well,
Who's this,
that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Yeah, I'm putting on that ebony armor first, dude. Hey. I don't have any other goodies, okay.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, we'll be ready.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Okay, so now that we have that, let's go back to freaking Riverwood, check our weights. Ooh, I'm almost, yeah, okay. Yes, he is. Farengar is just like, oh, you know, that and the little girl that runs around in here. Oh, new servant. Remember, I like my meat rare. Bitch, slap your little ass.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Ain't no matter.
Alright, since we need to get rid of some of this weight, I'm going to speed time up real quick. The shop's open at 8, but sometimes they get a little stuck, especially with, the trader guy down here. He doesn't always like to show up on time.
Staying safe, I hope.
So you kind of gotta go into Arcadia's and then come back out, and then his shop will be open. Don't know why it's that way.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Right,
those green apples you sold me the other day were delicious.
Here.
Once I've made enough money, before my ma-and-da passed, I told them that one day I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. The way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
Aren't they? Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Whatever you think you saw, Elf. Such idle talk can prove hazardous to one's health.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Yeah. Alright, we'll do this.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
This is gonna take a little bit, but it's worth it. Oh, the benefits of a high sneak. Ooh.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
As long as that little eyeball is nothing but a slit, I'm gonna be getting stuff. Ooh, those will make a nice picture. Some of those. Can't really steal anything, you know, like boots or anything, because I can't sell them at this point. I'm still very, very low in
I sell cures for all ills,
speech,
and I'll be happy to serve you.
Until that comes up, we get to be little thieving bastards. And Death Bell and Salt make a slow potion, which is expensive. So, yeah. Slaughterfish scales. You're going to need an ass ton of them if you decide to build your own house. So, but I'm not going to worry about that part right now. Hey, toots. Let's see. Ooh, I'll take that. And, oh, that one. That one. What's up here? I can take a small bliss for canister. Okay, I'm done shopping now. Hey, toots.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite... Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
I normally marry, Valdemir, which is a house carl or a house person that you get from one of the Hearthfire expansion quests. Just because I like him, he's really obnoxious as far as he really throws spells a lot. You give him 2 staffs with magic, he'll annihilate everything. And then I was reading some of the things that these people say in their interactions. And there is a guy in Windhelm that one of his lines, if he is married to you, is if anybody basically fucks with my wife, I'll cut their head off. So I decided I'd marry him. I think his name is Stednar. I don't marry anybody named Gregor just out of principle. I have married Lydia. I don't care. And I have married Janasa. And I've married the Farkas. I have married a lot of different people. And ultimately it comes down to either Valdemar or
what do you need, my friend?
Stednar. Okay.
You look rather pale. Could be attack of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20!
I don't give a shit if you lived here 50 years. She can train you in alchemy up to level 75, I believe. I'm not going to worry about training right now because I don't really have the money to do it. So we're just going to make some potions. And this is actually taking longer than it does when I normally do it. I don't listen to their dialogues because I've heard it so much, so I skip it. But I'm letting it run now so that you can hear it and all that crap.
Good day.
All right, we're gonna go make
If
some
there's anything I can
potions.
help you with, you have but to ask.
Yeah. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is eat this shit so I can figure out what this was. I have literally ate all of these once and wound up prone on the floor, so it has some drawbacks, but let's see what happens. Oh! I stayed upright. That's a plus. I did, man. I was in my house and I was adding everything together and I just planked right onto the floor. Alright, let's see if we can make something that's going to be pretty good. Let's get some more health potions made first. No.
Interesting mixture.
Oh,
Keep experimenting. You'll improve with practice. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you.
Well, have fun and be safe, hon.
Remedies for ailments both common and rare.
I'm gonna be here for a while. It's probably gonna be one of the longer streams I've done. Just because it takes so long to do anything.
You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son?
Yep.
What of Thorold? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
I will never accept his death. My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this
Chops
old
and steaks fit
hag
for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest
holding him? Why, I've got him in my cellar. He's my prisoner. Face it, Cow. Your stupid son is dead. He died a Stormcloak traitor. And you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Yes.
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough.
Now that's the quest that you won't get unless you're level 25. So unless you're level 25 or higher, you're not going to see that particular quest. There may be some others, but that's one that I definitely know. Gonna get one from him.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Okay.
Sure, whatever.
We'll pick up some other random ones, but because everybody was around there, we did that right then. Let's go talk to Bellathor. Get rid of some of this weight.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it. Everything's for sale, my friend. Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices. All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum. Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland as the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Oh, shut up, or I'll have the vampires come get you.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I'm not used to not being able to sell everything. So I should have gone down here and started with the random shit first, because he's the only one right now that'll take it. But I didn't. So we'll do it this way. Keep that. The Legend of Red Eagle. Keep that in case I need that. Don't buy anything Dwarven unless you want a letter from Calcimo. The minute that you buy something Dwarven, you will get a letter from Calcimo asking for that item. Let's see what he's got in here. We now have fishing boots and fishing clothes. Okay. I guess it's important to look stylish while you're out kicking the shit out of everything. And we have vagrant robes. Okay. So some new stuff that came in. We'll see how those go. And we'll see what happens with the storyline, because I don't remember exactly where the woman with the book shows up, if she comes in after you go to the cave there in Bleak Falls, or the ruin there in Riverwood at Bleak Falls Barrow, or if she was there before. If she was there before, she's been taken out. And who knows, because that's just the way that it is. Picks. Uh-oh. I'll just buy that and go take care of Ysolda while we're here. Back to selling shit. And your speechcraft goes up based on the value of what you have sold. So if you sell a bunch of expensive stuff, your level will go up faster than if it's just normal stuff. And that's gonna do it for now.
Do come back.
Let's see what my weight is. Alright, come on, Fang Dick. Let's go. Ysolda, where'd your ass go?
Need a blade?
No.
You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Oh, there she is. She's up here.
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
And we'll go get Amarin since they're standing there fighting.
Not as God, but as man.
Get myself a little disease cure here. Apparently, Ysolda's going up here to consort with the king or something. Winch.
Once I've made...
Here's your tusk.
You. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Farewell.
Yeah, let's fast travel to Riverwood. Always bats under that bridge.
Hear something?
Prepare to die!
Okay.
time. Walk into the city a free man.
The problem with followers is they get in the goddamn way. I don't know where your buddy is. I'll find him in a minute. I'll be with you in a moment, sir.
They always have to fight back.
Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic.
What was he thinking?
Once was a woman as fair as an evening of springtime in old Stros-Mackay. Span in that stinking jail. I'll die than give myself
up. Not quite good enough, are you?
The reason I'm doing this is because I want to raise my archery up, so. And letting him beat on me also raises my heavy armor.
You won't get the best of me.
Okay, asshole. Just killed Fang Dick. Oops. And that's the other problem. Sometimes you kill people by mistake. Whoopsie. And I am not reloading it. Nope. I usually wind up killing him on accident anyway, just because... Yeah. It's like a giant can't kill it, a dragon can't kill it, but if you accidentally nick it with a low-level weapon... Oh. Or sorry, he's dead. They're gonna die. Yeah, it's great. It's annoying as hell, but... Anyway, so now that I'll be overloaded to all hell by the time I get done with this...
Time to end this little game.
I'll show you a real fight. I'll shatter your bones like glass.
I love a challenge! That the best you can do? Son of... I cannot best you!
Okay. Oh, you ass. Fall all the way down the bottom of the friggin' mountain.
I'll rip your heart out! No.
Time pass. And then pop back to Riverwood, unload since I killed Fangdoll. And honestly, I don't run with followers very much just because of that reason. I get tired of them dying, being loaded up with my shit, and then they die and I'm boned in the ass. So I generally don't take them. Eventually.
I got this for you. It's nothing big, but I hope you like it. I want you to know I appreciate your friendship. You're nothing but trouble.
Okay.
Until next time.
Now, what was weird about that was I gave the letter, and so he should not have even said that I was a friend. But, you know, hey, Alvor.
Take a look.
I need a few things, my dear. Ooh. Again, everything is very expensive because you're still a pissant. So, yeah. I could, but I'm not gonna right now.
Until next time.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. All right, then.
Get my weight down, now I can go back to the barrow. Because there's a...
So, a costume? You're not serious.
Sure I am. We got some furs and tree branches, paint them white, and then tie them to stump. Instant frostbite spider.
Frodnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frost...
Some of the conversations that you can overhear are really hilarious. Shit started. A little corpse here and there. Oh, how nice. You guys all died right together. Freaking spiders. There usually isn't anything up here, but I'm going up here. Just to show you that there's nothing up there. Watch this guy die. Oopsie. Okay. 3 puzzles. Snake. Snake. Whale. Usually when you have a door like that, there will be clues as to what the puzzle answer is. And that helps. But sometimes they're really hard to find. And if that happens, you could try it by trial and error. Or look it up. There's a lot more resources for this now than there were back when I started playing. I actually started playing this clear back in Morrowind, and I fell in love with it. Morrowind will always have a special place in my heart, but it's a fun game. Can be aggravating at times. What the hell? Like the unkillable skeever, you know, that type of shit. But for the most part, it's a good game. Like I said before, most of the shit isn't viable for resale, but I just pick it up because then I know where I've been.
Is someone coming? Is that you, Hartnir?
No.
Bjorn! Soling! I know I ran ahead of the claw, but I need help.
Oh, too bad. There it is. Hey, hidden chest. Yeah.
Ah! Kill it! Kill it! Get it away from me! Get it away! Get me down! Get me down!
Oh, hush up. I'll get to you in a second.
Don't leave me for arcade's sake.
It's like you're not going anywhere, so just chill.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! Help me out of here! Don't leave me for arcade's sake!
I'm not gonna. I promise I'll...
Get me out of here!
Just a second. Okay.
You! Over here! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
Hey, Swift Sunshine.
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
Okay.
Sweet breath of Arcade, thank you.
There's no sense telling him to hand over the claw. His hands are filled, so... This may sting.
It's coming loose. I can feel it. Ah!
Oops. My bad. It's faster this way, trust me. I have a tendency to kill followers, so... better you should die now than later. Hate drawer. Hey, Jenny. What's up, sweetie? How are you feeling today, hon? And I apologize if this is boring or dull or whatever. I've never really streamed Skyrim because there is a lot of boring shit and some action. But we're gonna do it anyway, why not? Oh, and here we go. Dead body time. Oh, there you are. Draw weapons are, I don't know if I'm saying that right, so if not, forgive me. But draw weapons are very freaking heavy. And they don't provide much money for the weight that they are. So I generally just collect them and then dump them. Go to the doctor, you may have strep. If it feels like there's a lump in your throat, hon, you need to go to the doctor and get a swab. It is possible that you have that. You could have a lot of things. Not COVID, but you could have a lot of things. But it should not ever feel like you were trying to swallow around a ball like that. And if throat lozenges and liquids aren't helping it, then make an appointment and go. If you can't get an appointment, go to the ER. I'm annoyed. The fuck is Snow? He wanted to get a little more comfortable, so he slaps down some more. This is a fairly decent sized ruin, so... Now, this is what I call the imposter. This is actually a drawer. Doesn't look like the rest of them, but she will attack you. And she promptly fell through the floor and disappeared. and popped out over here. The reason that the bow is doing so much, even though it's a low-level bow, is because my sneak is so high. So my sneak attacks get bigger boosts. This is what a normal drawer looks like. It's got armor on. It's also a little bit brighter. Just a tiny... and he fell through the floor. Okay, where... Oh, and popped up. God knows where. Oh, he's still in there, so at least I got stripped. Anyway. The other drawer usually wrapped in a blanket, or they're naked, like this is wrapped in a blanket. This one is a regular one. And then the ones that have the armor are the ones that will come up and kill you. Stairs. Yep, monster go boom, that's for sure. Oh, man. Shit. Not much in there, but some. Yeah. Ah, thought you could hide. Wrong. Fun time. Woohoo. Finally up to 29. Woohoo. I like to hide in these little alcoves too. Sneaky little bastards. Let's wait when I get done with this dude. Okay. This is what I was talking about with the ancient Nordic shit. It weighs 22 pounds and it is worth $28. That is not a good value. Just dropping the ancient Nord stuff will lower my weight considerably because it's all the same thing. Very heavy, very low value, and not really worth the time. Glowing mushroom, yay. If you didn't buy a pick, this is where you'll find a pick. Or two. And this is just stuff that I've found and how I go through it. If anybody else has played this and found anything neat that I may have passed over when I was going through here, just let me know. I'm more than happy to give you a shout out and go, hey, yeah, this is cool. What are we gonna have? A troll. Yep. Praying won't help you. Sorry about that, I had to cough. in case you can hear that pounding, because I don't know if you can or you can't. But if you can, that's Thigh and Grim are blacksmithing out in the garage. Rent? Okay. Cooked catfish. That's new. Normally I don't save clothes and the little shoes and stuff until I get a little further along, and then I save them so that I can enchant them. They're relatively easy to do as far as the enchantment part, and they're light, so it helps out some. Alright, into the sanctum. Yeah, that's usually the way it goes with being sick. When I was younger, I had mono. Oh my god, that was horrible. All you wanted to do was sleep. Your throat was all sore. It was freaking the pits. I don't tend to get sick very often, but when I do, it's usually 3 days of absolute bullshit and then get better, luckily. But that's probably because I have a pretty strong immune system, luckily. That doesn't mean that everybody does, but I just happen to. Thigh's got a really strong immune system. Grim, we lucked out in that area. And we have reached the deep sanctum. Yeah, we'll keep this pulled for a while because I gotta drop some shit again. And that's the main problem with this, is I'm gonna be dropping stuff a lot, which to me is aggravating during a stream because I'm in the screen more than I'm doing anything else. But let's see. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Ooh, oh my. Well, well. What have we here? No. Drop. There we go. Get rid of the war axe. 3 pickaxes. And that was good enough. Okay. I can go in here and activate the claw. You can click each ring and make it spin twice, and it will go sometimes to what you need. It's not a guarantee that it's going to be right every time. So, down here, miss. There. That owl. That's what I'm going to call it. I don't know that's what it is, but that's what it looks like to me, so. This one. In this case, turning it twice would have worked. Isn't really anything in this area at all up until you cross the bridge. There's nothing else up here other than that.
A new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy.
I'm gonna go ahead and save it, because if this guy kicks my ass, I don't want to have to go through all of this again.
Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Stuff it. Now what do I want to dump? Gotta drop 19 pounds. Okay. Ooh, I'll keep that. And there we go. That is. And that ends Bleak Falls Barrow. Go back and give Lucan the claw, and then borrow it back again. Ouch. Yeah, you guys are getting hammered with snow back there right now. We are, apparently entering spring in our end for some stupid reason. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, that's supposedly what it is, but it's like we have sunny weather, warm, you know, not hot, but warm, and blue skies, so yeah. Alright. Bones down there, don't need to worry about them, and we'll go back to Riverwood. Advanced time, which is good or bad because, like I said, coming out of Helgen, a higher level, means dragons and vampires. Right off the bat. So, yeah. Come on, Alvor, get your ass in gear.
Whatever you need. Buy you smear if it's simple.
Mm-hmm.
You looking for a new blade?
No, I'm looking to give this to him so I can get
some
money.
The sooner you found it. There it is. Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes he does that. Yoink. Ugh, can't believe we have fishing clothes now. I'll take that. And now if y'all aren't looking, doink. Asta. right after I sell you this.
Thank you. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, I thank you for your money, and now I will get rid of some of this to you. I can sell them Dwemer stuff all I want to, but if I buy it, that's when Calcimel's going to come out, so. Dude. You don't have much. You must not have regenerated yet. Need that. 19 bucks for a book that's valued at 50. Oh well. Okay, so we did what we needed to do with him. We're gonna take a little side trip. And it's gonna take me a bit to find it. And it's a long haul. Over here by the Statue to Meridia is the Steed Stone. And if I go get the Steed Stone, then I can carry a little bit more weight. So it's usually something that I do when I first get in here. Try and get the map in here a bit. And it's about in this area. So, time to use fast traveling shit. Go to stables. Carriage men.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Hop in the back.
First time to Solitude?
And off we go to Solitude.
Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you'll...
Now it's active. Anyway, that's Grim. He says hello. That came in from blacksmithing. Go up here, and I'm not going to go into Solitude because I don't want to start that whole bucket of fuck yet. But I am going to get it up here to the gate.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not...
Oh, shut up, asshole. But I have to open the gate in order to get the city to register. So, we're going to kind of hop to a different...
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
We're going to let this play out.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on with it!
You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Get on with it!
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
And that ended that cutscene. But we have to let it play out, because if you don't, and you go in here, you can fuck it up later so that you don't get a radiant for this. So, involving the guy that was executed. So that's why we went in there. And now we're going to continue on down this road. And go head towards the Steedstone.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair price. The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here. I welcome you. Take a look.
So now we have something called a cork bulb arrow. Okay, I'm getting those this time. Scuba. Oh. Ambrosia is a new ingredient. Comberries. Congealed putrescence. Cork bulb root. Cagooti hide. Watcher's eye. And a worm's head cap. Cool. Fishing maps. Okay. Why not? Whiterun. Heretical thoughts, that's new. Saints and seducers, those are new. Huh. Lots of interesting new stuff that appears to be in the game right now. Lockpicks. Alright, I don't think I have enough shit to sell to this bitch to get back my money. But, we're gonna see what we can do. Sell those. Ew.
May your old Khajiit's wares, if you have coin. Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil, where others saw only danger, he saw opportunity. May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of... How can I assist, Until our next meeting, if such is fate. Come and see what goods I offer. Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
So, Watcher's Eye gives me Night Eye, and yes, you saw me plank myself on the floor.
Tools, wares, and weapons.
Sorry about that, I'm having a coughing fit. So I keep having to raise my boom up. Anyway, so that's interesting. So now we have Watcher's Eye and a bunch of other weird ass shit. So you can tell it's been a while since I have played this. Well, not a while, but since they did the update thing. Get my weapons and shit set back up again. And all my armor. Okay. Bloody hell. We are not going near that bitch. I just wanted to get it checked on the map. Now you can see the indicator for the steed stone is just behind that little house. So that's where I'm going to head. You can find it if you're trying to follow along by taking the path. When you come to the Thalmor Embassy, just turn until you can see the steed stone. The other easy way to remember it is to go to the shrine to Meridia, and behind her shrine is a path, and you can follow that as well. But this way is a little less annoying. Jump. Jesus. And here we are. Go up here. Activate it. It takes off the warrior training, but whereas I could only carry 450 pounds before, now I can carry 550 pounds. So it gives you a 100-pound boost. Ah, yes, I see the spammers are in. Anyway, so I'll try and show you the reverse way here. So we came from the Thalmor Embassy way. We're going to go down the steps. Head south-ish. How do I make you one? How do I make you a moderator, Jenny? Alright. Here's the road sign. And from the road sign, just trying to see what that was. Hop up the hill. And it's over there. You see the indicator, and that's where you go. So, having got that done, hang on a second. There you go. You're done. You're moderated. Yeah, you click on the 3 dots and then it says I can make you a moderator. Congratulations on your promotion. There you go. Alright, so what all do we have here, quest-wise? Argonian, Mikhail. Alright. Let's head back. Remove my marker. And we're going to head back to Whiterun Stables and go take care of the giant. Yeah, I didn't know how to make you guys moderators, but it's kind of an unspoken rule that all of the Mafia members are unspoken moderators. Alright, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should have plenty enough arrows. Maybe for this. We'll see. I'll get you guys later. Right now. Neener, dipshit. This is how you raise your archery. Come on, Jesus Christ, get to the archery. Asshole. This could take a moment. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, now we got this shit. Vulcan's down. Complete the restore. Okay. Alright. Let's go get the mammoths. Yeah. Gather. Thomas. There we go. So that's Silent Moon's camp. And then there's Dragon's Reach. And you can find a weapon in here. Don't know where it is. And that would be my dog going bananas over something. Okay. There is Dragon's Reach. And you kind of see a little lamp looking thing, like right here. So we're gonna go piss off some bandits. Get some more shit to sell. Always important.
Take this and hold on to it.
Oh, for
I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
I'm going to kick your ass. Oh man, I forgot.
We're routed! Move back!
Did you see someone run past just now?
No.
Yes. How did you get this? Never mind. Here. It's not much, but it's something. I'm going to track down that thief. Murder him.
Asshole. He's right here. Okay? Like, he's still steaming, for Christ's sakes. Ugh, man, I gotta deal with all this shit. Switch to those. You know, I might regret this.
What are you doing? You're pushing your luck. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?
What I think I'm doing is getting me a pair of strength boots. What do I want to use? That's two-handed. I can't do that right now. Okay.
This is the end for you. Easily blocked. That's all you've got? You won't live to see tomorrow. Stab you in the...
I'm gonna beat your ass all day, bitch. I don't give a shit.
Death is highly overrated.
Yes, it is, isn't it? You're such a major pain in my ass. Boom, bitch. Full health.
Come on, come on! Do your worst!
wait to count out your coin.
Yep. That's me. Where's the rest of you little dipshits? Yeah, you're dead. And him. There we go. Thank you. I think I want to put those boots on real quick. There we go. 'Cause I know there's more bullshit coming here in a second. Dummy. I don't want to sit at the bench. You used to be able to pick up that note, and it's the smuggler's note, but can't now. Don't know why. May be able to later. Free skooma. Everything is hunky-dory after you take care of the initial people here. There's usually like 3 dudes that hang out in the front. And you can take them out. And then you'll be okay to grab everything here until you open the chest. Once you open the chest, there's going to be more assholes come out. Yep.
Where are you? Over here.
And they are gonna whip my ass. So.
You're as good as so much easier to rob when you're dead.
That's your best?
No, that is. Where are you, fucking fireball flame bastard? Fuck it.
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back. God, no!
Fuck you. This dipshit. And that wraps up a nice little sidey quest. So we're gonna go back to Whiterun. Alright.
Vegetables for sale.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
I'm not gonna do it right now, but you can talk to Sam and get a quest, and the bartender. There's some other quests that we will get on the next stream, but for right now, I have to get in here and pinch this ale real quick.
Be careful.
Oh, hush up. Make sure he hasn't come in yet. Okay. There you are. You.
My
Here's
well,
the ale.
would you look at that? Argonian ale. My thanks, friend. Here, take this here healing potion. I, found it in the temple.
As soon as we can.
That's what you always say.
Sure,
Alright.
whatever.
Because it's always true.
I will be pickpocketing most of this shit back from these people later, but not right now.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold
This
out.
is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
If it's work you're looking for, hold
We
it.
drink to our youth. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. Yeah. Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
Yep. Might as well get this out of the way, too.
Wanna think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
Okay.
Come on. Well, well. Another maggot to squash beneath my boot.
Who taught you to fight?
Help! You call yourself a Nord?
Keep those hands up.
Just a scratch.
This is a local favorite.
It's nothing.
Ragnar the Red.
I will destroy you.
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Take it.
That's your best, huh?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors.
Drive that snow back to the ground!
Come on, show me what you've
This
got.
is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red.
Each other. You just gonna stand there and take it?
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls.
Internet.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
Alright.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
You've been talking to those
Ragnar the
companions? Too hot-headed, they
once was
cried.
a hero
The
named Ragnar.
pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control. Good. Chat time's over.
As the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more.
One's done.
When his ugly red head
you
looked around on the floor.
Ow.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Okay, so we picked up the Drinking with Sam quest just by walking through. And we're gonna go see if the book is here or if it is not anymore. Because honestly, if it's not, then that's fine. But it would have been easier to do all of this back in Riverwood than do this to get it and then have them remove it. So that's my
Heard
bad.
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
Now. Okay.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
You have a
let me
visitor.
show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow.
This book
You didn't
is
die,
a
it seems.
pain to get.
Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls
sake.
Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that?
Yeah.
Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun. I don't know if we can stop it.
So that is the book that, if you are
Let's
a
go.
completionist, that is how you get it.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
Okay.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Alright. You're going to...
I envy you the chance to see...
Yeah, shut
I
up.
had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
I doubt it very much. But... Alright, so I can sell. That to him. I'll put that on here in a second. Sell that. I'm gonna do something in a second. Yeah. Okay. I want that one.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
Okay, so I need to find some other shit to tear apart, because I don't want to tear apart the other stuff, because it's expensive. I'm going to advance time simply to get it to daylight so that I can sell the stuff I need to sell and get my house, and then we're gonna stop the stream at that point, because Whiterun takes hours to accomplish the stuff that's in here. So we'll pick up from here on the next one. It's also a good idea to get in the habit of
of our own corruption.
swapping by that sucker when you come back from anywhere, because sometimes shit bites you and you don't know that it's bitten you, and then you wind up getting sick and you don't have a crap to heal, and
what do you need?
It's not good. Alright, I need to tell her.
These fruits and vegetables are disappointing.
Really?
Charlotte.
You convinced that loot player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Yeah, 750 bucks.
Remember,
okay, cool.
fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Alright. Oops. Oh, see, Bellathor's not there.
Stew that I want to try out. Will you have venison anything for you?
Kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right. Let's move out.
Sure. Hey, you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Take a look.
Ooh, very nice. I can get that and still have money to get the house, which is always a plus. Okay, so she's down low enough. Let's see what she's got in the way of. Nothing. Okay. Goodness. The boys are making lunch. Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Back up here. Make sure. Okay.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet
who is both man and divine.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps from Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Few is right. You cannot pickpocket the sword back. I have tried.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with your Vasker, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around your Vasker, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds. Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city. That is an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex. And so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home.
There is a way that you can get this money back from him, but I am not good at doing it, so I just paid for it. And I don't know how much.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Yep, so we're gonna go down here and pick up Lydia eventually. But for right now, I just wanted a place to dump shit. There won't be any furniture in the house yet.
Future of Tamriel!
But I'll get that taken care of here in a minute.
What do you need?
I don't need shit.
Ah, Isolde, was it? What brings you to the market?
He has a love letter on him,
I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning
the Graming girl may have one on her. I haven't found out yet, but he definitely has a love letter that you can pickpocket later. Oh shit.
Look,
I work for Bella
told you're not
at the
allowed
general
here.
goods store.
Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over.
Might as well get
you there.
this done. Yeah.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell, a Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. We will find her eventually.
You won't find her.
We've got small weapons as well. Adrienne, at her forge, just outside. Place is named after her. War Maidens. It's a childhood nickname given by her father. What I hear, she was playing with swords even back then. Anyway, our wares are strong and the price is fair. What else matters? That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it. Take a look. Good doing business with you.
So the rest of the ship must be miscellaneous, so I'm gonna go up here and see Bellathor. Open the door to my empty as hell house. But it's a place to start dumping stuff I know I'm gonna need later. We took care of hers. We haven't talked to the old woman yet.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
May we truly reach enlightenment and deserve our praise and truth.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close. Divine smile on you, friend. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Watching you reminds me of my first days as an enchanter.
And that's more to keep me from selling the sons of bitches than anything. Corinthius, where are you? There you are.
Divines bless you. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Nope. Now, I could have put in a kid's bedroom, and then as soon as I was able to adopt, I could adopt a kid and put it in there. But this is not my permanent residence. This is just where I am going to put stuff. So that I have a place to drop stuff off and I don't have to sell everything that I know I'm going to need later on, like ingredients for potions that are hard to find and stuff like that.
It's a shame, isn't it?
So, with that being said,
I work with my
we
mother.
can go around and gather the other quests that are in here with the exception of the companions.
My favorite drinking buddy. Let's get some meat.
And that is something that kind of requires...
I'm glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood.
It requires its own separate streaming time. Yay, my house is decorated. Nice. Comes with some goodies. And we're going to go ahead and store all this for right now. Interesting that there is some new ingredients. I wonder if they are strictly limited to the Khajiit caravan, where I can only get them there, since I haven't experienced most of these new things. It's going to be interesting to see. So, I'm just going to put away stuff that I'm not going to be needing, that I'm going to be keeping. If you want me to run around and grab the other quests that are in here, you can say so and I can run around and do it quickly. But we would not be able to go through them because they are rather extensive. As far as time consuming and things like that. Definitely that. Whatever. Alright. So we have a house now. We've got a radiant quest from her to deliver the sword. Her to get a mana test, her to deal with Mikhail. I'm going to talk to her.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
The finest cuts, fresh from the
It's not wise to discuss it here. Please, if you truly wish to help, meet me at my home. I'll tell you the whole story.
Okay. That starts the missing in action quest.
Had enough of fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut.
So we are going to avoid the companions. This is the Greymane girl, I believe, that has the love interest with the Battleborn.
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
Most days, but hard work.
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait, you tried mercenary work? My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
I hope you provided a drawing of this, because how am I going to know when it's yours? Is it stamped?
No, friend, that I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough.
I mean,
no, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province.
It's Amren's family
but I left
sword.
home when I was just a lad.
But realistically,
been wandering ever since. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Okay, so we got... Here we go.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now.
I just want to go home and read.
10 septims
Come
tomorrow,
to chat
baby
with an old woman,
Or I'm gonna bloody your
Do
nose
your
and
good
your
deed
lip.
for the day.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow.
My friend
Just
Maven
don't hit
and
me.
have you met Maven in Riften? We know our place in this world.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. My friend Olava, the seer, she says things will get better for me once I start sticking up for myself. I can't fight, not even a little bit. My family thinks I'm a little milk drinker. Yes, Braith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Braith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you 2. My whole life savings. 2 septims. Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it. Bye.
So that gets his Radiant and the Amren family sword Radiant. We have the In My Time of Need Radiant that we got from the warriors at the gate. We'll go into the crypt. And you find, I believe it's Father Anders, I think. I don't know where he is. Dude, there you blend in with the scenery.
I spend so... Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I'm glad to know that, because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Do I have an amulet? I mean, realistically speaking,
nothing foul escapes
if the amulet is what
catacombs.
keeps them guys from kicking your ass, I don't have one. Alright, we're not gonna do that right now.
With this terrible war.
And then we are gonna come up out of here and go get the one for Nettlebane.
Welcome, child. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
I forgot I had to talk to Bar Witch first. Yes.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
See, now she never talks to you until you get a house. And once you get a house, if you have a bedroom in that house, a child's bedroom, then you can adopt her. If you just have the house, you will not be able to adopt her until you put in a child's bedroom, which will usually take out your alchemy labs or enchantment areas for some reason.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got to clean. If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood? Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
Okay. We will go over this again later, but for right now, when they give you the Find the Face Sculptor in Riften quest, if you decide to go do this quest, there are some people down in the Ratway that will try to kill you. If you kill them, you're going to bone yourself in the ass for the Thieves Guild, because they have to be there for you to be initiated into the Thieves Guild. They're not vital, but because you normally wouldn't have these quests necessarily available at the same time, you can glitch this game by coming out of Helgen at a higher level and unlocking this all at once. So this is one of those instances where you don't want to go running to Riften to get your face redone and fuck yourself out of Thieves Guild.
Need anything else? Just let me know. The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear.
Alright.
I think I've got some mugs need scrubbing.
She will have more quests that you will get. In particular, the one about
There's a rift here in Skyrim.
the Balgriff's children and some other Radiant ones. But you have to do the dragon, go out and kill the dragon first in order to get it to work.
Welcome, child. The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it.
So sick.
Even its name is an echo.
Hardly stand it.
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
So at this point,
Let me guess.
to this point, with the exception of the companions,
It's a fine day with you around.
you are done with quest getting in Whiterun.
Ripe fruit and fresh
Like I
vegetables
said,
for
you
sale.
will have some that come from the barmaid after you complete some other ones. And
Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish and fowl?
the whole face sculptor and don't go until you're ready to go do the Thieves Guild. Then go see the face sculptor if you have come out of Helgen at a high level. Because, like I said, it could interfere. We are going to wrap that up here. We will continue the next stream with doing more stuff in Whiterun and seeing what kind of hell we can raise. Thank you to everybody that tuned in, and we will catch you later.